Hi, this is Grace.
And Grace.
And for our science fair project, which science fair is always fun, so this had to be fun. What we did was we put like a 10 centimeter line on a whiteboard we marked it with Sharpie, and then we put it on a whiteboard to see what could get the Sharpie off. And our materials were that to use that was baby wipes, hot water, and dish soap.
Rubbing alcohol, Febreze, and hand sanitizer.
And our question was,
what materials will get Sharpie off whiteboard the best?
And then our procedure, which was the steps we took for the thing, which was take the Sharpie marker and apply a 10 centimeter mark to the whiteboard. And then basically take all the materials. And then and try to remove the mark. You must start on one end, which was like from here to here, and then like rub it. and then while you're doing that, and when you start a timer for 1 minute. And then the third step was once the minute is up, measure how much you were able to get off the whiteboard. And then the fourth step is record your data, and then the fifth step is repeat steps 1 and 4. And with other materials, as I said, and then which gets the Sharpie off any better.
Our hypothesis was, if we test which material will get Sharpie off whiteboard the best, then dish soap will get it off. Our independent and dependent variables were what removes the Sharpie and what will get permanent Sharpie off of whiteboard.
And then our conclusion, which was the end of it and the total result of the procedure, which was what we did was see what item could get Sharpie off an eraser board. We found out that rubbing alcohol could get the most off. Our hypothesis was the dish soap would get Sharpie off the best, but we were wrong because rubbing alcohol got it off much better. And then as you can see, or maybe you can't see, but like right here is baby wipes, and you can see still the full line.
Is about 9% of it got off.
Yeah, and then right here for hot water, about 2% only got off. And then dish soap, a little like, if you can still see it, you can see a little lines up because we rubbed it and it kind of spread up. So like some of it got off.
1%.
I don't think we measured it.
And then rubbing alcohol, all of it
which
came off.
You can't even see a line there because all of it came off. And then Febreze, legit 15%. And then hand sanitizer, 50% came off of that. So pretty good. And then, and that's our board
and our graph.
So, and then down here we did our materials. And then over here
we have our abstract,
which was our purpose, but it's like 500 paragraphs long. But just for the sake of it, I'll read it. Our purpose was to find out what material gets Sharpie off of a whiteboard. We both wondered what could get Sharpie off of a whiteboard. So when you accidentally mark on a whiteboard, you could get it off so quickly. Which I actually have done that before, surprisingly, if you guys haven't, but I have, and I was like, And then I said we pretty much knew that Sharpie doesn't really come off of things that easily. So we decided to see what other than a magic eraser could get it off of a whiteboard. For our experiment, our independent variables were type of Sharpie cleaning product. And then what I mean by a magic eraser, if you were wondering that, which is basically like these erasers that magically get everything off. And like if you haven't seen those
commercials,
if you haven't seen those like commercials of it, then you. And then we use cotton balls, hand sanitizer, blah, blah, blah. We've already explained that. And then what removes permanent marker, which Sharpie, off of a whiteboard the best.
Is rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, is rubbing alcohol. And then we didn't really change any of the order of the materials we tested in. So we basically just did the same. And yeah. You enjoyed the video when I just realized it's all backwards, so you can't even see it. And then right here was where we were doing the percents, because it all says it right here. And then this is our graph, and it's a little bummed up, but oh well, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace.